Optimizing your website is a really time-consuming and really tricky situation because you never know what exactly you need to optimize in order to be able to get the most conversions. For this reason, PitchGround is launching a fantastic platform that allows you to automate all kinds of different variations. So do actual split testing on the exact same page without creating countless of new testing pages. The platform is called A/B testing, and in this video we're going to show you how it works. So let's take a look and dive in. Once logged in at your dashboard, you will come to a similar overview. We already got a testing account ready, and you can see some variations already being experimented with. But let's start from scratch and see how this works. To start from scratch, you can either press the drop down and add a new website, or you can go to the top right corner next to your profile icon and press the same. From here, you can select your landing page URL for A/B testing. So let's take my website as an example. Really looking forward to see how I can improve it. As you can see, the website has been fetched and we are now getting some elements ready. The elements fetched, as you can see here, is a headline. So my headline is, "Hey, nice to meet you." And A/B testing has some AI suggestions on how to split test which headline works better. So for example, let's get started. As you can see, if you hover over it, you will see directly how it impacts on the website itself. We could also go with email marketing made easy. In this case, email marketing made easy is not a relevant suggestion for me because I'm focused on chatbot marketing. So I could also say, let's delete this. You can also get more suggestions, or you can even add your own text to see how it looks like and let A/B testing test with that kind of variation. And as you can see here, this is a copy. Want to take your business to the next level. You get also some alternative text to try. Here we have a call to action, a CTA, like claim the free template. And we can play around with the colors, alternative background colors to try. And we also have an alternative text to try. For the images, we can also try some alternative images if you want to. You can either search for an image directly here. So let's say profile photo. And you get all kinds of different profile photos. Or if you want to test with marketing, then you get all kinds of different kinds of marketing photos. So for example, if we want to choose this one, we could do that as well. It takes a little bit of time to implement images because that's a bigger resource than just text copies. But if you give it a few seconds, then you will see that this will be implemented as well. You can just hover over the image to preview the design. If there are any elements that are not fetched from the website itself, you can also say fetch more elements. These are also all call to actions. So if you want to give a different kind of copy towards these kinds of call to actions, you can do so as well. I also have tons of videos you can watch completely for free which teach different strategies and skills to implement in your chatbots. And then we get this suggestion. I've got a ton of videos that you can watch completely for free that teach you different strategies and skills to implement in your chatbots. So maybe this could be a better solution and a better variant, right? So if you have all your different kinds of elements in place, let's press next. And now we are going to fetch the conversion events, because what kind of call to actions do you have on your website and what does it connect to? So what is the conversion event after they press the click to action? Firstly, we can connect with Google Analytics. So if you want to connect with Google Analytics to set up your conversion events, that is possible as well. You also have a smart detection, and smart detection will take a look at your call to actions and where it goes to. Then you also have your target URL. So as soon as that call to action is pressed, where does this person go to, right? So I just filled in my data that A/B testing requires, and we can now press next. And A/B testing is now creating the first experiment. So basically this will contain the first experiment of variations. So it's not the only and final variation type, but these will be the first variations that A/B testing will test, choose a winner from, and from that winner, a new set of variations will be tested as well. So this way, the optimization of your landing page will get the best possible result there is. We have now come to the final part, and that is to actually integrate A/B testing with your website. As you can see, there are several ways to do this. You have a simple JavaScript snippet that you can implement inside of the head of your website. There's also a WordPress plugin that you can use. And in just installing the plugin is all it requires to make A/B testing integrate with your website. There's also a step-by-step plan to integrate with Wix, Webflow, Squarespace, and also Shopify. If none of your web page builders are currently present inside of these tabs, you can always go to the JavaScript, just copy this and insert inside the head of your website or your web page. And this will allow the integration between A/B testing and your particular web page in this case. So I am at the back end of my WordPress website. I will just insert the Java snippet, which is just as easy by just going towards my settings. I have a plugin called Insert Headers and Footers. So I'm going to paste my JavaScript directly inside the headers and footers. Going to save. And now I'm going back to A/B testing and press verify. As you can see, it's now been verified and I will come towards the next step. This is a step-by-step guide towards your dashboard. You can follow along. But basically, A/B testing is already running on your website. Because of that little piece of JavaScript, it's now going inside that particular page and setting up all these kinds of variants. So if we take a look, currently we have the original, we have the variation. So if we want to see the variations, we can really do so as well. As you can see here, the variations will be text. So the text here for variations will be edited. And if you want to see it live, you can do so by just pressing the button. And basically this will give you a live test of how it looks like. If we take a look at variation 2, it's a headline with "Let's get started." And if we want to see that live, you will see it live as well. If we take a look at my original website, you will see that it's "Hi, hey, nice to meet you." And if we take a look at the variation, then you will see "Let's get started." So this is the first experiment. And from this first experiment, A/B testing will choose a winner. And from there, it will start a new batch of experiments, variations to test other copies as well. So you can see how easy A/B testing works, right? You just insert your web page URL. A/B testing then fetches all the data from that web page and then gives you all kinds of variations with its advanced AI. You just insert the JavaScript inside the header or just install the WordPress plugin if you run on WordPress. And A/B testing does all the heavy lifting for you. It will go and show all the different kinds of variations and then pick a particular winner. And from there, setting up the next experiment with a batch of new variations. So your web page is constantly being optimized and you don't even have to look back for it anymore. So be sure to grab yourself a copy of A/B testing today. The link will be on top and in the video description, and give it a try yourself. Have a great day, take care, and talk soon.